Howdy doody, my fellow shoobies, and I'm proud to bring you another exclusive. I am excited about this one. Been waiting for this one for a while, and finally, I have gotten a pair. Much anticipated. I think it arguably could have been the sneaker release of the year for some, from what I've been hearing. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this one. This is a treat, and so yeah, this came out at the end of 2022. So I'm ready to, I'm bringing this to you today for a unboxing, and so you can get an up close look at this. So what it is the Lost and Found Chicago ones, the original Jordan ones, size 8.5. I got an 8.5 on this one. This one was a little bit hard to get my hands on, so I'm glad. I mean, 8.5 probably is my natural size, so I'm really happy about that one. And it could be the sneaker. So you can see the box, awesome box. Now with this one, they kind of what they did was they made it look very nostalgic of the past, and the box, how it's mismatched. They wanted to have it like look like you're just going to any ordinary store buying the shoe, and the name Lost and Found was like, it's like you're borrowing your friend's shoes, or you found them, and finders keepers kind of thing. Not necessarily you buying them and reselling them, or stocking up on them, or just buying them brand new and getting them as a gift. You're actually just in the natural element of things. You may have a friend that lets you wear them, that lets you borrow them, that you trade. You wear his shoes or her shoes one day, and they wear yours. So but what I noticed about this is pretty neat. In the box you'll see it's got the paper, and it looks like you just bought this out of a catalog or something, or you open the newspaper and you've seen an ad of the Air Jordan 1s, and by seeing that ad, now you want to go into the store and buy it. And looks like they even have it, like the price listing there. So I like that. So these are the shoes themselves. And what's neat about this too is that it comes with a kind of like a slip here, like you bought them at the store. It's like an old school receipt, reminding me of like how when you got the credit card, the old school credit card machine, carbon copy. So yep, look at that. Oh man. I mean, I'm kind of left for speechless after all the sneaker releases. This was the one that I wanted probably the most, and I've got them now, and it smells great. The tongue, you can see it's a little bit like, I guess you can say it's a little bit discolored or faded. That's how it's supposed to look. And then you'll see here on detail, this part, no folks, this is not like, I didn't get a defective pair. This is just how it looks, a little worn look to it. You can see the crackling on the toe box too. But that's what they meant to make it that way. See those little, like the paint is like kind of, warping a little bit. But that's what they were intending to do with the shoe. It's not that they wanted to. It's not that you're getting something defective. It's the Nike set out to do that, or the developers set out to do that. They wanted to have that worn, like distress, faded kind of look a little bit with this release. I don't know why, but I mean the last release that came out for the Jordan Chicago ones, as you may know, would be 2015, and they weren't like more of a nostalgic piece. It was more of just the Chicago ones coming out. hard to get your hands on, limited. I remember waiting online in 2015 for these, and in minutes they were sold out. Not even like 15 people got them. That's how limited they were. That's crazy. I like Jordan shoes, and I like Michael Jordan as a player, but the thing is to make it so where it's impossible to get a pair. It's getting a little bit, it's just not a good look. Why not make more pairs? You're going to be making a lot of money. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's in such demand that they're going to be making money if they don't sell them because so many people are going to want them later. I can't knock that. I can't. But I'm not even thinking in terms of money. I'm just thinking in terms of a fan wearing these. And you know what? I'm glad I got these now. So all's well that ends well. So yeah, these are. Look at that. Now, this shoe stands out in my mind mostly of the 1998, the 1998 season. As you can see, the sole here. Look at the sole. The sole is just like, you can see the outsole. It's got that like, it looks ashy almost, like dry skin. But like you could put some lotion on that or something. But that's just how it's supposed to look. And I Googled, I went online, I checked like, the official sneakers app, Nike app, to see if that's the case where it's supposed to have these like, the chipped paint, the cracked paint, the distressed look on the top here by the ankle, the sock liner. And that's just how it's supposed to look. But man, I am just, I'm just delighted to have this pair. And I'm gonna lace these up too. But it comes with these. Comes with the laces. Let me take this out. So you get the black and white laces. So I don't know how I'm gonna lace them, which ones I'm gonna use first. Then you got the Nike Air on the insole. And then you have this on the tongue. But yeah, I am just pumped about this. But yeah, the 1998 season stands out. NBA season stands out. Well, one game was when the Bulls played the Knicks. It was MJ's last game at Madison Square Garden, and he pulled these out, and he wore these, and he put on a show for the Garden crowd in his last appearance as a Bull in those. Remember, I think he dropped like 42 points. Came close to a triple-double, and just led his team to the W. But yeah, that's what I remember about these a lot too. I mean, obviously the '85 season. Also, another game that I remember him wearing vividly was the Celtics Bulls. I think it was Game 3 of the '86 playoffs, the Eastern Conference semis. I think it was when the game went into 3 overtimes and Jordan dropped 63 points that game. Incredible. But yeah, those games stand out most to me on that. But yeah, I mean, we can go a little bit more in depth on the shoe. Like, just what stands out to me more is like the toe box, just because of that like effect. And over here too, like by the Nike swoosh, that's got the same kind of worn look. The leather on the red part is very, very. It's kind of like, it's just very soft. I like it. It's buttery. And then you got the Air Jordan logo with the wings on it. That's the original Jordan logo before the iconic Jumpman logo. And yeah, I mean, not much else I can really say about the sneaker, even though you can have a long discussion about this. It's just, the shoe speaks for itself. I'm just so happy that I got a pair of these now. Add to my collection. And pretty much it. So the only thing I could say is I'm just gonna figure out which way to lace these moving forward. But yeah, nonetheless, great pair of kicks. And yeah, well, let me know what you folks did on these shoes. Were they something that you wanted, you have already? I rate these shoes obviously a 10 out of 10. Doesn't get any better than these. All right, folks, over and out. Thank you. See you on the next episode.